Hello everyone, this is Ippe A and now we are going to play WolfQuest. I found this game when Steam recommended it to me and I must say it was quite a good recommendation. So, let's start. I already created a wolf, so there is no need to spend time watching when I create this, but I'll show a little of it. Whenever I think what a wolf looks like, something like this color always comes to my mind first. Abilities, I have found that if you keep 50% in everything, it's quite the best. And howling type, for me, is Zoo. That's my favorite because the voice is quite deep in that one. And then there are different types of things, like if you want to have collar or torn ear or notched or bent, maybe even to have a limpy leg. But I keep this one at normal for now. And you cannot have space in the name, so this looks a little bit silly. But anyway, let's start. Quest for a mate. You are a 2-year-old grey wolf born in the northern range of Yellowstone National Park. You learned the ways of the wolf in your birth pack. Now it's time for you to find a home and build your own family. But first, you must learn to survive, find and hunt elk. Once you master that, you can begin your quest to find a mate. Visit the stranger wolf territories. Most wolves will defend their territory, but some are dispersal wolves like you, leaving their home territory in search for a mate. Remember, you won't meet such a wolf until you're a skilled hunter of elk. Here's all the controls. And I'll choose easy difficulty for this series because, well, so I don't need to spend too much time playing, so the videos are shorter and it's easier for me to upload. And faster, of course. So yeah, you need to hunt 8 elk, so you get 800 experience, and that's when you can find a mate. I already hunted one before starting this series, because I had an accidental mistake during the recording, so I need to hunt 7, but if you start all the way from the beginning, well, this is the beginning, but you know, not having accidents in recording, you need to hunt 8 elk. When attacking elk, press your spacebar or right click and hold for maximum damage. Here's a map of Amethyst Mountain. Orange areas are hunting grounds where elk are, and those purple or pink, I guess it doesn't really matter, are wolf territories. But it's about the compass. Explore the wilderness to find elk herds and other wolves. Where are they? Well, we just took a look at the map. purple areas contain wolves and orange contain elk. So, for 7... oh wait, for me it's 6 elk because I accidentally hunted one before. This is actually good recording. Elk hunting ground. You enter the elk hunting grounds. There's an elk herd around here somewhere. Use your scent view to locate the herd scent. Then follow the brightest color to the herd. Watch the wind. You'll do better if you approach the herd from downwind. Well, the downwind, upwind. I have tried, but I have found the best that you just need to locate those ones that start running and chase after them. Now, let's try to find a scent. From here you can see your wolf stats. Like, yeah, I had 200 experience because of that accident. Alright, elk nearby, I know, because the music. Ah, right there. Locate the one that starts running, and then go after it. That's the way I like to hunt elk. Hunting elk can be difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's quite easy after that. R key to rest, and to sleep press Z. But we don't need those buttons for now. Well, resting for a little bit because hunting elk drains your stamina and running drains your stamina. Well, even the R key is not needed right now. Where do these hairs come from? Wait, I just realized something. If I remember right, I need to hunt 8 elk after all. Because this is a new game. Started anew. So Well, I'll just make it, sir. I'll get L. 8L. Now, where are they? Let's switch the hunting ground for a moment. Over there. Well, you spin me right round for sure. No, seriously, where do these hairs come from? That's a grizzly bear. When you hit a grizzly bear a few times, it will run away. That gives you quite a lot of experience. $880 experience. 800. Yes, 800 experience is needed to find a mate. So let's go and check it out, if there is some potential mate. If I remember correctly, chasing away grizzly bear gives you 250 experience. That's quite a lot. Same if you hunt down 2 elk and 2 coyotes. Wolf territory. You've entered a stranger wolf territory. Use your scent view, track scent trails. Follow the brightest color to find a wolf here. Most wolves defend their territories and are dispersed. Get at least 800 experience by hunting elk, or chasing away bears or coyotes, defeating coyotes and hares. So, let's see through the scent view. Ah, there's the territory marker. Dispersal female. Well, what to say? Greetings, hello there. What now? I like you. Well, okay, I know what to say. Then, let's play. And then let's start a pack. And again, let's start a pack. I ended up in the name Snow because I took a look outside the window and I saw snow. That's it. That's it. That's how I chose the name. And now, express yourself. Press the E key to open emotes panel. Yeah. There are all kinds of emotes there. So, let's move on. It turns out I didn't need to hunt Ippe elk after all. Thanks, Grizzly Bear. Winter is coming. Are you ready to pass the winter? Start preparing for your pups? Yes. Survival of the pack. A wolf's life is about one thing, passing on his genes to the next generation. All else, from hunting elk to defending a territory, drives toward a single goal. You and your mates survive the hazards of the wilderness long enough to meet each other, form a bond, and survive the winter. Now you can try to realize this goal. With pups of your own, you and your mate will become the breeding pair, formerly called alphas of your pack. Their survival and the survival of your genetic code will be your responsibility. Even with all the dangers you have faced, to reach this point, your real struggle has only just begun. Find a den. Spring is breaking in the high valleys of Yellowstone National Park. After a bitter winter, you and your mate know the time has come to start a family. Since other packs have already claimed the slopes of Amethyst Mountain as their own, you have ventured across the Lamar River in search of your own territory. The meadows and hills around Slough Creek look promising. Tucked somewhere into the hills and woods, I hear it's a den site for your pups. An ideal den site should be close to food and away from danger, such as rival packs. If you can't find this ideal, you will have to decide whether food or safety is more important to you. What to do? Den icons on the compass indicate potential den sites, as do green areas on the world map. Within each area is a den. Each den has benefits and challenges based on its location. When you approach the den, you can choose it for your permanent den site. Once you choose the den, you can change it for this game. You can visit all the dens, or choose the first one you find. But that'll be for the next time. Next time we will go and set up a den. This is Ippe A, and see you in the next video.